I want to discuss a topic that was jamming the phone lines yesterday on the Sedano Show on ESPN LA 710. During a discussion on the future of the Big Baller brand, LaVar Ball had some harsh words for his son Lonzo, who missed 35 games last season. Let's take a listen.
Would you change the name?
Hell no, I wouldn't change the name.
I'm just saying from a marketing standpoint.
From a marketing standpoint, regardless of what it is.
I'm just saying, that's my opinion. I'm just asking a question.
I'm just saying. Triple B is always going to be the name. On the fact that it also stands for the three Ball brothers. I'm not changing that at all. When I come out with a name and then somebody tell me to change it, that's like me telling me to change your name. That's like people saying, oh, hey, change Lonzo's name to Alfonso on the fact that he's been damaged goods for the last 2 years.
Nick, is the Triple B holding Lonzo back? And what did you make of LaVar taking a shot at his own son?
LaVar's being LaVar.
Yeah.
He's a carnival barker trying to amp up support for his company. But what's holding Lonzo back is he can't stay on the floor.
Right.
His body won't allow him, with all the injuries he's already suffered as a younger player, to stay out there on the floor. So it's not a shoe company or what's going on behind the scenes with his family. In order to become a star in the league, the star a lot of people thought he would be when he got drafted, you've got to play, and you've got to play consistently at a high level. And he hasn't been on the floor enough to showcase that he can do that.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't proved his worth yet. I mean, you talk about the number 2 player in the draft, a lot of hype, and I think at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to bring Big Baller brand to the top is Lonzo Ball.
Right.
It's not about changing anything other than his game, his approach, and he has to stay on the floor and stay healthy, as Nick said. And, you know, superstars sell in this game, and he has to prove that he can be a superstar at this level. D'Angelo Russell did it. He was able to shut a lot of people's mouths, so he has to go prove his worth, and that will sell shoes.
Yeah, now we know why Lonzo may have cut ties with his dad and his business, right? Just based on that. And he went on the Josh Hart podcast talking about how the shoes kept breaking on him every quarter. And that, honestly, that could have led to some of these injuries, too. Like, I'm not dismissing that.
That could have led to that moment, too.
Well, there's that, for sure.
Depending on when it was filmed.
Yeah. Scottie, do you still have high hopes for Lonzo, though, as a player?
I do. I think this is a great opportunity for him. He's going into a situation, no pressure, no veteran players that are really put a lot of pressure on him for his taking minutes. He's going to have an opportunity, if he's healthy, to be on the basketball court, to learn, to grow, and to develop. And he's going to have an opportunity to do it alongside some young players who are also doing the same thing. So I think that this young player can still find his way in this game. I think New Orleans is going to be a great fit for him.
Nick?
I think the ceiling is still as an all-star. I just don't know if his body will allow him.
Right.
And we've seen it a lot of times in the league, guys. When a player starts having injuries early, it is rare for that player to come out of that, start playing 70-plus games or so, and produce at a high level. Because he hasn't really done either at this point consistently. Been able to stay on the floor and play really well night in, night out. I would sell stock in Lonzo Ball at this point.
To quote our buddy Tom Haberstroh, the biggest predictor of future injury is past injury. So,
thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.